Kasi personally, ganun ako.
Yeah.
Parang I have a hard time being consistent.
Yeah.
Pero I don't have a hard time trying things. So hard to be consistent for people like us.
Yeah.
Kasi we have so many ideas
Yeah.
that we wanted to start.
Yeah.
So, kasi personally, ganun ako.
Yeah.
Parang I have a hard time being consistent.
Yeah.
Pero I don't have a hard time trying things. Sobrang ko sa portion na yun. I don't mind being a beginner again.
Yeah.
Pero it's so hard being consistent. That's why I'm working on that as well. I'm trying to stay still
Yeah. Yeah.
at this moment.
Yeah.
Parang if may idea ako, maybe I can pursue it on the side and not totally parang dive into it na yun lang.
I get you. But I feel like we are so opposite with Mystery Man because he has a hard time. He's very consistent when he starts something, but he has a hard time starting or trying things new.
Trying new things.
Yeah. Am I not correct?
At some point, feeling ko, starting something is a little bit hard. But I think it's the hardest step you gotta take. When you start and then you build momentum, you kind of continue after that. But the problem is when you start things and you continue doing that, there are things na you get the limited na mas start mo kasi you get to do the other stuff that you're continuing. So, parang namonti yung bandwidth mo when it comes to doing or starting new stuff that you have to do. Because you need to continue all the other stuff that you're also been doing.
Parang you're spreading yourself too thin na.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think it's hardest to be consistent kaysa mag-start.
Yes, I agree.
Kahit sa diet lang It's so easy to start a diet. Pero, to be consistent.
Yeah. Well, I've been dieting since I was 3. Since my mom told me that I was... I'm kidding. That's another issue. It's another issue altogether.
In episode 100 of this podcast.
But I agree with you. I feel like I like trying things. And it's super easy to me to get into new stuff.
Yeah.
But to continue it for a long time, it's super challenging for me because I would want to start something new again.
Pero there's also a gift in consistency talaga.
Yeah.
And loyalty and
not just algorithm, but
kasi sometimes I realize that kasi 'di ba I jumped careers,
Yeah.
tried different things.
yeah, which we will also talk about in episode 55. I'm just saying random numbers.
In more detail.
Yeah.
Pero yun, like yung mga kasabayan natin, they're already climbing the ladder.
I know.
Or they're already there. Tapos
Yeah.
ako, I'm just a beginner again.
Yes, me too. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I just realized.
Oh yeah!
I feel the same. All my friends have at some point been promoted.
Like several times pa nga iba.
Exactly, like Mystery Man right here.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
been
'cause he's
promoted several
consistent.
times. Exactly. And I feel like I'm good at jumping also in different industries, which is exciting. But
at the same time,
beginner again. Like I have to learn again.
Sometimes, mapapaisip ka, what if I continued the first path na
Yes.
tinake ko?
Exactly.
I'm sure
Where
I
were
would
you
be the
working?
same.
Which is your first job?
I was in the government, which was a really good job, ha?
Yeah.
Pero yun, it has its pros and cons, yung jumping from one career
What was
to
the biggest pro of jumping careers?
Now, I think I know what I want. Parang I'm more sure of what I want in a job.
Yeah.
Whereas, if I think na hindi ako nag-jump ng careers, I'll always have what-ifs.
Yeah.
So, mas hindi ako magiging still where I am at now because I will keep on thinking of trying other things. Kasi I've always been curious talaga.
Yeah.
Ironic nga kasi yun yung one time, tinanong ako ng senior ko sa company ko ngayon na parang, what's your biggest or greatest career move? Parang ganon.
Going to law school to watch 17.
No, that's,
Which again will be another story time in podcast
parang
34.
only parang 3 people know na yun talaga yung tunay na reason. Kasi
And now you guys.
showbiz answer lagi yung sagot ko, ba't ako nag-law school? Pero yung real reason, well, in episode
34.
34, I'll tell you guys why. It's not as deep as my showbiz answer. Ikaw, what was your greatest career move?
Oh. I think it was letting go of my first job. Because my first job,
which was a really good job too.
was a really good job, and it was a really good track. I majored in economics. I was in the banking industry. I had a really great team. I mean, I was in the A team of Treasury Department, and I was on track for, you know, a great. Basically, my team, my boss, had a really great plan for my career, and it was fantastic. But it really wasn't me. I mean, the most exciting thing, when people ask me what was the most exciting thing of going to my first job, I would always answer dressing up as someone in the morning. Like, I would always dress up as a character. Not because it was the banking industry, so it was always still so subtle. Parang I would always add something to my office wear that would basically reference an old Hollywood movie star or something like that. Or, my hairstyle would be like that. I wore black and white to, for example, be Cruella de Vil one day and then Audrey Hepburn the next day, and that really sort of got me excited. And maybe it's foreshadowing to now I'm going to work. Speaking of doing something for the rest of your life, there has always been this thing in my head and I feel like a lot of maybe people from our generation has also been thinking about this, the sort of concept of staying in or having a career versus having a life. Which is very different, because sometimes I feel like, do I want a career that will take over my entire life? But it's a great career, it's an amazing career, but that career will be taking over my life. Or do I want to just work somewhere that doesn't necessarily will make my career life fulfilled, but will make my inner life fulfilled? Because I feel like it's so idealistic to say that your professional life is perfectly complementing your inner life. And I mean, I hope I'm one of the lucky ones, but I feel like there's a certain difference. What do you think?
Parang I feel like it all boils down din sa values or how you want to really live your life.
Yeah.
And it also comes from privilege, as you said,
Yeah.
that we get to think about these things.
Yeah.
Kasi some people talaga, well, I'm one of those people. Parang, di ba? They need to choose talaga a more stable type of career.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's very overwhelming. Yung thought na, what do you want to do for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
I stopped asking that question parang in my late 20s or mid-late 20s. Kasi, well, I'm still in my 20s. Late 20s.
Yeah.
Kasi it's overwhelming. So, parang, ang iniisip ko na lang sometimes is, what do I want to do in this moment or in this phase of my life? Para it's less overwhelming.
Yeah.
Parang ganon.
That's something actually that I really want to get from you because I'm a chronic planner. Wala pang nangyayari, naisip ko na.
Lahat.
To the
May
dot.
master plan. And you're not very flexible with your plans.
I try to be flexible with my plans,
Wow.
especially,
Do you agree, Mr.
now
Iman?
that Mystery Man is, in my life. I compromise, don't I? He's nodding.
He's not.
Ang bilis. No, he's nodding. Don't I?
Yeah, pero gumano siya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like he has a different view on what we were, on my question about like a great career or, a more, or inner life, something like that. What do you think about that?
I think those two are supposed to be a little bit opposite, though it's ideal to have your work life kind of coincide with what you want to do with your personal life. For example, say you love rock climbing, you love it as a hobby, but how are you going to build a career
Out of rock
surrounding
climbing.
it, right? It's either you're gonna build a business about it, you're gonna sell equipment on it, but it's kind of very, most often than not, what you want to do during your free hours is very opposite of what you want to do during your work. Like in my work, I would love to design my own system. I would like to think of how I can improve efficiency. But on my downtimes, I would love not to think about anything else.
Oh,
And just,
interesting.
not even think about, not use brain power and just enjoy
Mm.
things. So those are two
Oh.
very polar opposites, right? But nonetheless, you both love doing those
Those
things.
things.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, he loves his job. And I feel like I've barely felt that.
I know, we're the same.
Can you tell us, like, how you fell in love with me, Char? With your work, Mystery Man?
I don't think I fell in love with work right away.
People.
Comment down below if you are the 10th viewer of this
And-
podcast.
Let you know who's Mystery Man. Patuloy mo muna yung
Yeah,
sinasabi niya.
sorry.
I don't think you fall in love with your job right away. You
Mm.
kind of fall in love with the systems that you've built because on that certain aspect that you built this. You are the one who were able to make this happen, to make that improvement happen. So it's not about particularly about the work, but about the results of what you did and just wanting to see it through, being accountable for those projects that you've seen.
The impact.
Yeah, because if you kind of start over again, you gotta learn the culture, you gotta learn the ups and downs, you gotta learn how to maneuver towards the team, towards another dynamic that you may not be familiar with. So as often as I say to this beautiful girl here,
Thank you.
is sometimes
you.
you've gotta let your choices compound its interest. And
Ooh.
during that time,
Very quotable quote. Sorry.
at the first year, there may not be even a simple interest that have occurred with those choice. But given that in a few years later than that, it has earned its interest.
And
You may not see it now.
Mhm.
Pero
we're just going to display the formula of compound interest over here, so you guys have sort of an idea of the formula of the compound interest. I'm just kidding.
that's very interesting.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very nice way to think about it.
Ako, for me naman, parang you don't necessarily have to love your job.
Mhm.
That's what I learned na over the years.
So you're more inner life team.
What?
You're more inner life team.
Life team?
You're more inner life team.
What?
Because
Life
there are two teams, right? There are two teams on
No.
what we're talking about.
Work and
The
life?
work team and then personal or inner life team.
Yeah, because to me, work is just a means
Mhm.
to live the life that you want. So parang
Uh-huh.
you got, pero parang siya din naman, both life and work team eh. Kasi,
That's so idealistic to me kasi.
alin, no,
But I
both in
guess
the
we
work
can
and life.
I guess we can all try to be like Hannah Montana. Like we can all
Okay,
try to
I'll
be
be
get
in the life team na lang. Yeah, life team. Hindi, parang, kasi parang yung expectations mo sometimes, so I have to find a job that I love, ganun. So,
Yeah.
siguro, yun din yung one of the things na nag-push sa akin to explore different things.
Yeah.
Pero one thing I realized na parang I don't necessarily have to love my job because
Yeah.
to me a job is just a means
Yeah.
to fulfill yung the life or that I want.
Yeah.
Ganon. So, if sa job ko ngayon, if the people around me are good,
Yeah.
competent,
Yeah.
and it gives me naman a good compensation,
Yeah.
then that's good enough for me. I don't expect not to love what I'm doing. That's why I always say na,
Mhm.
work is just work. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Parang ganun. Ikaw,
I see.
anong team ka?
That's hard because I feel like now I'm really more team life.
But before, you
And
were.
huh?
Which one?
I'm team. Okay, yeah, that's true. Which life? I'm more team inner life. I feel like before I moved to France, like French people have this culture that, like what you said, work is just work and living is more important. Like a life outside of work is more important. But and so I feel like that's why I have shifted to that kind of thinking that that's true. Na parang, yes, I do want a good career, but not at the expense of my life. You know, I do want parang, yes, a job is just a job. And I know I'm saying that a little bit hypocritically because that means that I can just get a job anywhere and I'll be fine. But right? But I feel like there's this part of me that I can't let go na I need to sort of have this certain achievement first before I
You
really let go of that kind of mentality because I have never been promoted.
Same.
Kasi nga, I keep on
Same.
jumping. Di ba?
And we're not promoting it kasi parang it would give you scars din ah. It could scar
Yes.
you yung jumping from one career to another.
Yes,
So,
for
and
sure.
there are some scars that don't heal.
Yes, like, you know, how brokenhearted I was from, you know, that job that I was supposed to have, but things happened.
Anyway,
Yeah.
to being
Yeah.
promoted. Oh.
Yeah, to be promoted. Wait, let's ask Mystery Man.
Pero you
does
know
it-
what? I think
Yeah.
Mr. Iman is both team life and work talaga. Kasi he was saying na parang he's a different man pag nagwo-work
different
and he has his boundaries kasi.
I don't know, cause
Okay.
Okay, let's ask him. Do you answer calls after 7 p.m.?
Depends. It depends on what.
Oh.
That's not true. It's a yes.
He's
It
teamwork nga.
depends.
Because he loves his job.
Because when you're at work or when you kind of be in a more executive position, you're kind of driven into responsibilities where it is kind of expected of you. And just letting go of, like, you know, if it's just a measly 7 p.m. call, it could still go a long way on how you handle your clients and how the client sees you. And when you're in the executive, a little bit on an executive position, a higher position, that's how they view you, and how you act as how the client sees you affects as how they see the company. So you need to be accountable and take that into consideration whenever the type of work goes into that. But of course, at certain points, if you don't see that it's starting to affect your work, you get to set those boundaries. For example, I don't answer calls anymore when it comes to Sundays, especially, as much as I can.
Pero alam mo, people talaga who love their job, parang hindi kasi nila namamalayan na they're working. So,
Yes.
kasi
yes.
na-imagine ko din, if I'll
That's true.
be, for example, a superstar, I don't mind. Talagang holding concert siguro. Na
Yeah.
yung physical body ko na lang yung pipigil sa akin. Pero yung
Yeah.
mind ko, I would love to hold
Yeah.
concerts na maghapon.
Which
Ganun
she
yun.
will in her 30th birthday in 3
Yes,
years.
you guys are
so-
invited. For free, ha? Ako na magbabayad.
Di mo naman alam, by that time, baka may
Ooh.
entrance fee na.
Eh.
She'll have signings, albums, ano yan, the photo cards.
Yeah. Photo cards. Feeling ko, you won't get tired talaga. Parang you wanna keep doing it.
Yes.
What does it mean for you when? I mean, like we always say, like, hey, he loves his job, blah blah blah, etc. But what does it mean for you guys to say that you love your job?
Emergency.
Not that kind of emergency,
No,
just
no,
a being emergency.
Uh,
FYI. I hope we're also funny to other people, no?
just fun to ourselves.
If you think we're funny, comment funny down below.
Or the laughing emoji.
yeah.
So that
Not
we'll
the
know.
laughing cry emoji, please. Anyway, oh yeah. Can you repeat your question, please?
So I was saying, what's your definition when you say that,
You love
or
your
when do you know that you love your job?
Judge Elle, Elle, I'll let you answer first.
Cheska, I'll let you answer first.
Okay. I feel like when I say I love my job, I want it not to be just the perks of the jobs, but the actual job itself, like
Mm.
what I'm doing. For example, I guess my ideal job would be having my own bookshop business, bookshop coffee
You were
shop
talking about
business.
that? And there's a flower shop.
Yeah, or a flower shop, a coffee shop, just a business that would allow me to be surrounded by books all day long, and I'll just read and also talk to customers about the books that I'm reading. And that's also why I want to be consistent with my booktube series, which, if you want to watch, I will link it down below, or you will see a card flashing here. Because I really love talking about books, and I don't have enough resources yet to start my own business or buy all the books that I want. But I feel like that's the essence of me when I say that I love my job. That it's not just the perks, but the actual everything, all of the elements of the job for me. What do you think, Elle?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like,
Like,
when do you think you will say that you love your job?
Probably, yung pag hindi ko na inisip yung oras while doing it. I won't think of clocking in and out. I'll be excited in the morning to do it. Parang ganun. And, yun nga, parang I won't mind yung perks so much because I'm happy just by doing the job. Pero is that really possible? Kasi even Heart Evangelista says na parang even the things you love.
Hi, Ate Heart, if you
Hello
watch this.
po.
Oh my gosh, if you watch the show po, can you comment heart down there?
Mga feeling eh.
We love you so much, Ate Heart. Ate Heart.
Ate. Miss Heart.
Sis, pa-text na lang po.
Diba parang sabi niya, even if sa mga bagay na gusto mo, you'll still get lonely sometimes.
Yeah.
It's so impossible to please humans.
Yeah, that's true. We are insatiable beings. So, I guess let's just wrap up the things that we talked about. First is, what is the first thing that we talked about?
Lives
Having-
ups.
yes.
Why is it difficult? Parang
Yeah.
to
Why is it difficult to think of the ups more than the downs? And
Elle.
Elle mentioned that
Alam mo, Cheche na lang tayo.
kasi nga Osang Teyang, I mean,
Inausip.
sabi niya kasi sino yung nakalala sa'yo, sabi ko si Victoria, sabi niya sino yun, edi si Katoyang, may lola. Tapos
Yung lola ko.
sabi niya,
Yung lola ko is Petronila, tapos Petring. Tapos sabi ko, paano pag ikaw, pagka tumanda ka, Kateya o Teyang?
yeah, like you said,
Tapos, ako, ay naku,
kasi Rochelle siya, di ba? So, Osang.
yun na lang na name namin. Osang Teyang.
Like,
Sabi ko, sa'yo pwede pa eh. Imagine yung Osang.
pero ang ganda, di ba? Or like, sabi ko, pag nag-40s na kami, gagawa kami ng like content. Keeping up with Osang and Teyang. O, di ba? Ang ganda nun. Parang, pag ganun yung name mo, tapos pupunta tayo in like bougie places. O, di ba? Ay, tapos
Osang,
yung mga
Osang.
fans natin, mga Osangeras and Teyangeras. Ay, ang ganda!
Kasi mag-approach natin, halimbawa nasa bougie restaurant tayo,
Yeah.
uy, Osang.
Ka-Osang, kasi matanda na tayo
Ah.
nun. Ka-Osang. O,
Oo,
diba?
naman ng 40 ka Osang na agad.
Miss Osang,
Yung Teyang kasi pwede pa talaga. Tunog superstar pa.
Bakit yung Osang din naman?
Yung, yung Osang din pala.
Pero yun nga lang, ibang kind of superstar. Viva Max Super. Anyway, we were wrapping
Pag
up.
pinagka-LL ko pa nung kabataan ko. Osang din pala mapupunta.
Oh my gosh. That's so
What if
funny.
maganda yung apelido mo pero Osang iba? Osang Montenegro, mga ganun.
Sabi ko nga sa'yo, di ba, I remember when I was in banking, tapos they were calling me Chona May. And then, one of the older
I don't know that.
bougie bosses said na, you know, Chona May, because I was kind of feeling bad na that everyone was calling me Chona May, right? Because I branded myself as Cheska, you know? Tapos they call me Chona May, Chona. Like, where's Chona? Kahit parang social yung pagkatawag sa akin ng people doon, na Chona, you know?
Chona.
Parang si Kachona, alam mo yun? Yung,
Parang si Jonak lang.
oo, yung parang si Kachona yung nagdadala ng chismis sa buong barangay. Parang ganun.
Oo.
And she told me that, you know what, Chona May, it's fine that they call you Chona May because nung kabataan daw niya, Chona May din yung tawag sa kanya after the socialite Chona May.
Oh, there's a
Yes,
socialite. named
yes.
Chona.
So,
Filipino?
yes,
Socialite?
yes.
Oh.
Yes, but like a rich socialite, ganon. So, Osang, I think. Oh yeah, there's a rainbow right ahead of us. That's so cool.
Where?
Wait, where were we? We were wrapping up. So, first is, in dealing with overthinking about your downs more than your ups, you said that being in the moment or like flowing in the moment
Really
helps with that.
Ups doesn't have to be a grand gesture or an act of grandeur for it to be an up.
Guys, comment down below if you want to know Mystery Man.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly that. Well put.
Kaya nga siguro sometimes nahihirapan tayo kasi we think of the ups na dapat grand.
Yeah, because that's how it was that's how they were portrayed in movies, right? That the ups of the characters are basically the main like boiling point of all the movies where everything is going to be solved and then after that it's happy ever after. Yeah. And I guess the main point of this episode, which might be split in different episodes, sub episodes, because we're just so random, is that I guess it's that your 20s, our 20s, are one of the most important learning curves, I guess, after graduating or
Uni.
yeah. And the way that you get on this curve or get over this curve will always be different than other people.
Because very structured yung school life.
Yeah.
Then after that,
Yeah.
wala.
Gaganito na yung lifestyle.
Mm.
Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have commented down below or if you followed us in IG, thank you. And we will reveal Mystery Man in our episode 100.
And pahabol lang.
Yeah.
I just want to say na we're not imposing naman to anyone.
Of course.
We just want to share our experiences and our views.
Yes. Sabi nga ni Miss Small Laude, which Miss Small, ipapanoorin yung
Hello
photo.
po. Ang dami na natin siya. Akala mo naman may manunood.
What does she say?
No bashing. Of course.
Mhm.
No bashing. Ako na talaga.
Happy lang. Yes,
Just
ikaw
for
lang, ikaw
fun.
lang.
Ano,
Yes, just for
happy
fun.
lang.
Okay, sorry. You say it.
Of course, no bashing. Just for fun. Hindi bagay sa akin.
Yes.
Sorry po.
Miss Small, if manonood ka po, can you comment down below? Like a heart. Ay, si Ate Heart po pala yung heart. Sorry.
No bashing na lang
Yes,
po
no
kayo.
bashing na lang. Tita Small.
Yeah! Tita Small! Tas Ate Heart.
We're just fangirling. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe down below if you would like more episodes like this. And thank you, Elle, for being a guest in the podcast /
Thanks for having me. Thanks for
Funny.
having me.
talking show. And survey na rin tayo. Do you guys think that keeping up with Osang and Teyang
Would be
is gonna be something that you'd be interested in watching 10 years from now?
Please let us know.
Yes, we would love to hear your thoughts below. And yeah, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.